Welcome to the Tube. Yay, man, tonight is a special show celebrating and debating Amazon for the 20th B-Day. Let's start. Nowadays, buying something on the web is a simple task, thanks to one company that celebrated its 20th birthday, Amazon. So, happy birthday! Since it opened its website in July 1995, Amazon.com Inc. has grown from a seller of books into one of the world's biggest retailers, sacrificing profits to expand and expand and expand. It is now officially a tech giant. Amazon changed the world. We're going to discuss how. With me in the studio are our avid shoppers, Denis Wieczewski and Shai Ringel. But first, a quick overview of Amazon's 2 decades of dominance.
In July 1995, Amazon.com sold the first book online. Its name was Fluid Concepts and Creative Analogies. Now you can hop online from your smartphone, download the ebook version, bid on a couch on which to read it, and hire someone to explain the book for you, all within one click. In its 20 years of existence, Amazon has been the forefront of innovation, changing the way we shop, buy, live, and read. It seems so simple now, but in the mid-90s, Amazon was the first online retail destination to break through to the general public. It grew up fast. By 1997, Barnes & Noble was suing Amazon for claiming to be the world's largest bookstore. But by then, Amazon was starting to think of itself not as a bookstore, but as a retailer. By the end of '97, Amazon rolled out its one-click shopping. To the dissatisfaction of its competitors, it won a US patent for the practice and the name in September 1999. In 2007, the company tried to reinvent the book itself with the Kindle, its first e-reader. By 2009, Amazon Publishing took the publishing world by storm, slowly snatching up titles from big publishers. They even opened a new studio to produce TV shows of their own.
Gary Busey.
The company that wanted to sell you to the world is now starting to create and own that world. It will deliver you everything you want, whether you want it, whether it's by drones or directly to your car trunk. CEO and founder Jeff Bezos somehow formed the future for us consumers, so we can continue to consume endlessly. All you need to do is to click the button.
Okay, so answer me shortly, boys, just to establish your points of view. Is Amazon good or evil? Dennis?
Is a hammer good or evil? It's
good.
It can be used for good, for evil. It's a company. It's a tool for us. It's neither good nor evil.
Shai?
It's kind of good, but mostly evil. I'm sorry.
Okay. So let's hammer away. Okay, before it became a retailer for all things in the world and the maker of some interesting tech products and TV shows, Amazon was known as an online bookstore. Here is Jeff Bezos in 1998 explaining himself to the world.
The company was conceived in the spring of 1994. I came across a startling fact. In the spring of 94, web usage was growing at 2,300% a year. Now you have to keep in mind, human beings aren't good at understanding exponential growth. It's just not something we see in our everyday life. But things don't grow this fast outside of petri dishes. It just doesn't happen. And when I saw this, I said, okay, what's a business plan that might make sense in the context of that growth? I made a list of 20 different products that you might be able to sell online. I was looking for the first best product. And I chose books for lots of different reasons, but one primary reason, and that is that there are more items in the book space than there are items in any other category by far. There are over 3...
Yes, Dennis, has Amazon changed the book industry? Please say yes.
Yes, it has changed the book industry. First of all, it changed the book industry when it became the most prominent bookseller in the United States, then in the world. Then it changed the book industry when it introduced the Kindle, one of the first affordable ebook readers, which really is changing the industry in the United States right now and in several different countries. Not everywhere, because they still don't support every language and they don't publish in every language. But yeah, they're changing the industry.
You know, Shai, now it's easier to sell your books to Amazon. Is that a good thing?
It's a very good thing if you are an author and you can have better deals, but you came into an industry which is now broken. Now, so if for me as an author to sell on Amazon, it has great potential because I don't need the old publishers anymore. And a lot of books that are now big hits didn't have like the big backs of publishers like 50 Shades of Grey. It was a hit on Amazon. Firstly on Amazon, it didn't have any big publisher behind it. So Amazon are now responsible for the catastrophe, which is 50 Shades of Grey. But as an author, I'm also entering a broken market, which is also something that Amazon caused. Because books are cheaper and...
Dennis, let's talk about Amazon's own publishing company. Why do we need it?
Well, basically, Amazon needs it. Amazon needs it to make it easier for them to become one-stop shop, both for the writer and then for the reader. Let's eliminate the middleman, not pay anyone else. They don't need a printing press right now. They have the Kindle. The Kindle is an endless printing press. So they just publish a book on Kindle in digital format, make it into a paper format if they need to, if it's popular enough. But right now, why do they need the book publisher? Why do they need the middleman?
So after conquering the world of books, Amazon started to expand to all sorts of things. They have their own gadgets such as the Fire Phone and tablet, Amazon Fire TV, Prime service for music and movies, their own studio to produce TV series, Twitch for gamers, and even Echo, the smart speaker that can answer everything and order everything you need. Check it out in action.
It's called Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Is it on?
Oh, it's always on.
Can it hear me right now?
Nope. It only hears you when you use the wake word we chose. Alexa.
Well, what does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
I can play music, answer questions, get the news on weather, create to-do lists, and much more.
Awesome. Alexa, play rock music.
Rock music.
Alexa, stop.
Wait, I want to try. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 3:27.
You actually don't have to yell at it, okay? It uses far-field technology, so it can hear you from anywhere in the room.
So it can just hear you anywhere?
Yes. Well, everyone can hear you anyway.
Oh, is that where we're going to put it?
I was thinking of putting it there, but it works anywhere.
Oh, the family of Amazon. So their gadgets are not selling well, their phones were a fiasco, and now they're losing the tablet battle as well. Why are they not focusing on one thing?
They cannot focus on one thing, not anymore. They're too invested in entire ecosystems, and they're iterating and iterating and iterating until they succeed. Because right now with tablets, they're maybe losing the battle to both to cheaper tablets and to iPad, but they will iterate and iterate until they succeed. With the phones, we've only seen the first phone. We will probably see another phone. I don't think they will abandon it. And again, iterate and iterate until you succeed, until there's Amazon on every device in your home.
But Shai, what is Amazon looking for in a project like Echo?
It's very simple, though. They want to be in your home in order for you to order things, because if I'm sitting on the couch and I need to go to my computer or just take my iPhone out in order to buy something for Amazon, it's not enough. They want me to just speak, and this is part of the reason why Amazon wants to be in phones, to own the phones, to own tablets, to own things like Echo, in order for me to just say something and Amazon will already order it for me. It wants me to buy all the time and not even think about it.
And can you imagine a world where everything you use and buy is through Amazon?
Oh, I wish for this world. Unfortunately, I don't live in a country where I can order my groceries through Amazon, but I wish I could just say into my phone, get me a dozen eggs and a quart of milk and receive said items in a few hours. Really, please expand.
And might that happen shortly?
No, because the distribution systems and the distribution chains are still very complicated. Even in the United States, they're rolling out the whole.
Okay, we'll talk about when it will be relevant. So, yes, there's a very dark side to Amazon as well. It's known to be very unfriendly to the environment, and though it employs scores of people worldwide, but it does so in poor conditions. Working in Amazon's warehouses is notoriously hard. In 2013, an undercover reporter for the BBC took a job in an Amazon warehouse to prove that working for such long hours and walking so much can increase the chance for mental illness. Now they're making their move into the exploitive gig economy with Amazon Home Services. Is it gonna get ugly?
I buy everything on Amazon because it's quick and convenient. And now, Amazon's introducing a new way to shop for services with confidence. Handpicked pros go through thorough background checks. And the best part? Amazon's happiness guarantee. So in just a few clicks, I can save the day, do a little something for myself, and call in an expert when it's time. Amazon Home Services.
So Shai, Amazon Home Services lets you invite a plumber by clicking a button. What's wrong here?
The problem here is the plumber. He will not get enough money. He will work for Amazon and not for you anymore. It's like, you know, big tech companies who wants to own the market without understanding that there are people who works in that market and are entering a field that they don't understand. They think that...
How can it work though if the plumber doesn't get enough money?
He'll get money, but he will get much less money than ever. And he will start working for Amazon, and Amazon will be his boss. He will not be his boss anymore, which means that Amazon will have the ability to say to him, you are not working anymore, or you will work for much less money as the years go by. Or you have to come to this address right now, and if not, I will disqualify you from my service. So,
you know, thinking about that and about all the other stories about Amazon, how come Amazon keeps on being involved in, you know, charges of malpractice and things that are supposed to change its, I don't know, branding, the way people feel about them, but still they remain unharmed? How can you explain that?
Because people keep buying. It's the whole exploitative part of it is very well hidden. I mean, you can read about it, you can see documentaries about it, but it's still fundamentally hidden from view. You don't see the people who need to bring your order to the warehouse, from one part of the warehouse to another part of the warehouse in 45 seconds. You just know that in 2 hours your order will arrive. And it's very easy to not see or to ignore what goes on behind it. Plus, I think that Amazon, it tries to explain its practices, and it sometimes tries to be more transparent, not always enough. But the whole warehouse thing, they've been, at least in their point of view, improving conditions endlessly.
Yeah, but Amazon doesn't understand. They don't understand workers. Someday they will replace them by robots. Some of them are already replaced by robots. They don't think about the workers. They only think about the job of conquering the world. And this is what makes Amazon such an evil corporation at the end.
And to end the show with a bit of nostalgia, here's Amazon's first big campaign ad from the 90s, just before it became the monster we learned to fear and love.
Electronics, music, auctions, health and beauty, tools, software, kitchen cameras, books, lawn and patio, video games, DVD toys. Put them all together, you got Imatskis Maskis Blavat, boy, Zerolat. There's nothing quite like a Maskis Blavat, only Amazon's got a Maskis Blavat. Amazon.com is my favorite toy store. Hey, you're not the boss of me. The greatest selection of toys online. I know you are, but what am I? Amazon.com, Amazon.com makes me feel like a kid, makes me feel like a kid. Stop copying me, stop copying me. So if you need some toys, don't hesitate. It's Amazon.com. Say it, don't spray it.
Wow, 1995 was such a long time ago. Yeah. That's sad. So let's sum it up. How many things did you buy from Amazon in the past 20 years?
I don't know. I bought a lot of things.
Tens, hundreds?
No, not. Dennis must have bought a lot more than I do.
How much books did you buy?
Books?
Yeah, let's be specific.
In the hundreds.
In the hundreds.
Yeah, I mean, including Kindle books, because right now I have like 40 books in my Kindle, and all of them were purchased from Amazon.
You're precious.
I am.
Thank you very much. To Amazon, at least. Thank you very much, Dennis. Thank you very much, Shai. Thank you for watching. Please join us throughout the weekend edition. Yes, it's a best of edition, and we'll be back on Monday with a brand new show of The Tube. Peace. Mazal tov, Amazon.